Here are some Deadlock tips that the pros use. If you're not using these, you definitely want to consider it because they're going to allow you to elevate your gameplay to the next level. And with ranked play now out, you'll want to consider these, so buckle up, like the video, and subscribe to our channel for more tips like these. First off, did you know that Deadlock has audio cues when you or your opponents are running low on ammunition? While you can kind of tell for every hero in the game, there are some heroes that are definitely more noticeable than others. So here are some clips where you can clearly tell that your opponent is running low on ammo. Now, it should be obvious as to why this is useful, and especially if you're using a melee hero like Abrams or Shiv, or if you're using a stun-based hero like Seven or Wraith. Because you can prepare for this moment, and as soon as your opponent runs out of ammo or you sense that they are low, you can immediately push and stun them, and they will be defenseless. They'll have no way to combat what you can do. And if you're Shiv or Abrams, who's very heavy in melee lifesteal, going up against someone who's most definitely not, they are going to be an easy kill for you. Now, on the flip side, you may also want to consider this for yourself. The opponents will be able to hear when you are running low on ammunition. So maybe you want to consider reloading early before those audio cues start to take place, or just know as soon as you run out, you may want to start using your stamina to back up very quickly before you get pushed. Of course, the higher the level and higher the rank that you encounter, this is going to be less useful because people will get really good at combating it. But in the early stages of the game, people are going to be less aware of these audio cues, and so you can do it to get a good boost and a good edge on the competition. Number 2, I actually am so embarrassed how long it took me to learn this. Not gonna lie, I just learned it yesterday. It's really what inspired this video, but Bebop mains have been very quiet on this one. So here's the tip. Next time you play Bebop, you'll probably know, of course, when you hip fire, there is a ramp up time to use this gun. The problem is this could be very problematic when trying to secure souls or maybe even steal souls. Well, did you know Bebop doesn't have to charge up his gun every single time, and you don't always have to predict where souls will be to try to pre-fire so that they don't get stolen from you. The reason is, if you actually ADS by using your right click and shoot, there's no charge up time, and this allows you to get souls way easier. Of course, many good players may have already knew this, but that's why they're probably good, is because they know these tips. That's why I'm saying if you don't know these tips, you need to start using them. Every small advantage you have in the game takes you to that next level. Now, this last one is very useful, but just know it comes with a price, and that is specifically for McGinnis. When you're using Heavy Barrage, you'll probably know that McGinnis runs very, very slow. This can be extremely disappointing when you have someone very weak and they're getting away and your distance simply can't reach them. Well, did you know that you can use an item that is an active item known as Unstoppable? This will allow you to go at crazy speeds in order to track and chase down those that are running away. You can also use Fleet Foot to help slightly, but it's nothing like Unstoppable is. If you're a hard McGinnis main, you may have known that, but we found out the Fleet Foot from Dead Air over on Twitter. So next time you die to this and you're wondering how they caught up with you, well, it's probably because of these items. So it's not always about you personally using it, unless you are McGinnis main, of course, then yeah, use it. But just know that your opponent McGinnis's can also use it against you. So just be aware the next time you go up against a McGinnis. So today we discussed some Deadlock tips that the pros are using. Let us know down below which of these tips did you already know. Alongside those tips that you knew, what's your current record in ranked? Because I'm interested to see how many of you high level players actually knew these and how many low level players didn't know any at all. I'm currently 3-1 in ranked, excited to play some more for the weekend. Best of luck in your ranked games as well. Like and subscribe for more Deadlock content, and until the next time, we'll see you all later.